Good morning, Gators. Well, today is April Fool's Day. Wouldn't it be nice if someone could pop around the corner and say April Fools and make all this go away? I know we all wish that would be the case. However, this is reality, and so we're still moving forward. Just a couple of things today. The most important thing today is to clarify the messaging that went out yesterday to teachers and then subsequently to you about third quarter grades. As I said yesterday, we are opening the third quarter grade book for makeup work only. Any work that you submitted already and received a grade for is not being reopened. Only work that was missing may be submitted at this time. Students, you need to understand that this just increased your teacher's workload substantially. You need to be thankful that this option is available at this point, as you had an opportunity to do this work back before school closed. Understand that not every assignment is easily replicable when a teacher is working from home, and that they may have to give you an alternative assignment as a replacement for one given previously. Be flexible with your teachers just as they are being flexible with you. At this time, we're trying to figure out how to administer tests and or quizzes virtually to ensure academic integrity. So for right now, those are not eligible for makeup. As soon as we have a solution for that, we will communicate that to you. The issue of how to administer tests and quizzes for credit recovery platforms like Apex and Edgenuity also came up yesterday. The high school principals are pushing for answers to these questions, as we know that time is getting short here. I think we'll have a solution for this in just a few days. Also, we had quite a few students that were confused by the technology survey yesterday. Let me be clear. If you have a device to access the internet at home already, you do not need to fill out the survey. Just ignore it. Only fill it out if you need a device. If there are multiple students in your household, they will each have to fill out the survey so that we can capture each individual name, student ID, and so on. We can only distribute devices to Green Valley High School students. If you have students in your house that attend multiple schools, you'll have to visit each individual campus to get those devices if they are available. This is so we can keep track of our inventory and know who has one of our devices. If you're still interested in getting a yearbook, you can definitely do that. Please email Eric Johnston, our yearbook advisor, at johnsom1@nv.ccsd.net. That is spelled JOHNSEM as in Mary and the number 1 at nv.ccsd.net. We will put this information with a link to his email address on the website later today. We'll figure out how to distribute those yearbooks once the decision is made about our return or not to school this year. We've also had a few questions about whether or not students who made athletic teams for the spring would be getting their PE waivers, and also would they receive their letters. The high school principals also pushed for answers on those questions, and so hopefully we'll get some answers very soon. We still do not have a decision on graduation, but I did attend a Zoom meeting with the other high school principals yesterday, and we pushed for a decision to be made soon, and I believe the district heard us very clearly on that point. I believe we'll get a response to that in the coming days as well. Parents, I got a few emails yesterday about not getting ParentLink phone calls and messages. I realize the irony of telling you this in a ParentLink message, because if you're not getting messages, how are you going to get this one? My hope is that those of you who do get these messages can spread the word about how to get them. We'll also post this information on our website later today. Please tell any parent friends who are not getting these messages that the most common reason that someone isn't getting the ParentLink messages is because they have not set up an Infinite Campus account. Many parents do grade checks by just accessing their students' accounts. This doesn't work for messaging. Parents need their own accounts so they can access the parent portal. If you do not have an account, please go to our website for directions. We'll have a link up with some directions today. That's pretty much it for the news items today. I know there's a lot of information there, and I know a lot of it ended with, we hope to have an answer soon. But just know that we are trying to push for some decisions to be made so that we can start making plans. I'd also like to say just very quickly that some of you may have gotten very clipped responses from me yesterday in response to your questions. Usually I try to address you by name with a proper greeting, type a full response, etc., and observe the rules of formal courtesy when communicating with parents and students, but honestly, the messages were coming so fast yesterday, and I wanted to make sure that you got a response as quickly as I could because some of it was time sensitive. So I apologize for giving short answers yesterday. Hopefully, the flow of emails today will subside a bit. So today's message is a simple one, and I think that we're all learning right now. It's an idea that's kind of foisted upon us in times of crises and then easily forgotten when normalcy returns. But I hope the uniqueness of this particular set of circumstances will make it resonate long after this is all over. Basically, it's the idea that life isn't about spending all your time and effort to acquire things. As Americans, we're kind of hardwired to pursue material objects. And it's really hard to resist that urge because A, it's primal and comes from the same part of our brain that controls anger and other quick trigger emotions, the amygdala. And B, because our economy is based on consumerism. Companies make money when they sell us stuff. And I'm not saying corporations or businesses are evil for doing that, not at all. That's how businesses survive. They exist to serve us, whether it's delivering a hamburger or a brand new car. But the availability of so much so easily can lead us to forget what's really important, and that's what we're all learning right now. What's really important is being with the people that matter most to us, even if they're all driving us a little bit nuts right now, and finding ways to help each other get through this, regardless of the obstacles. In short, life isn't about getting and having, it's about giving and being. I've been really impressed with hearing how some of you have reached out to help others and how you're doing such a great job making the best of this situation. That makes me very proud because it means that you see the big picture and you understand not only your place in it, but also how, by improving your little corner of the world, you contribute to shaping a better, brighter future for yourself and all the rest of us. And that's a huge step towards becoming that better version of yourself. I know you're probably getting tired of Zoom meetings and Khan Academy videos and all that stuff right now, but we're just a few days away from spring break when you get to stay inside with your family and watch Netflix or Hulu some more. But hey, keep smiling, keep practicing patience and understanding, and remember, we got this. Thanks for listening, and have a great day.